Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Who Review Thoughts. I am Davros and I'm a Whovian, and yes, another week, another episode. So I'm going over, tonight or today's episode, or this week's episode, Boom. So written by former showrunner Stephen Moffat. He came back and wrote this episode. So before we go any further, spoiler warning is ahead, so there's your warning. So in this, we're on this planet that's at war. The Doctor and Ruby arrive on it, and the Doctor stands on a mine, and he's seconds away from being exploded. However, Ruby has to think on her feet and passes the Doctor what she thinks is an urn, but is actually the body of a dead soldier compacted into a urn thing. Then the soldier's daughter comes and arrives there, and she wants to see his hologram. Then there's another soldier called Monday, and the Doctor made a joke, if she married Ruby, she'd be Monday Sunday. Oh yeah, played by new companion, by the way. Well, the actress. So we'll be seeing a lot more of her in season 2. And then there's another soldier that is also. They're also priests. It's the church, which again I feel is another reference to way back in series 5 with the Flesh and Stones, Time of Angels. So I feel, is it that squadron again, like the church, that are soldiers? Also, we get some intense moments, and the Doctor at some parts gets a bit scared and panics, which is something we don't usually see in the Doctor. It's like when you watch Doctor Who, you expect the Doctor to think fast and get out of the dilemma, but for a good portion of this episode, he was actually stood on the mine and could not move. We even get this ambulance of an AI that kills people if they're beyond help, and I believe that woman, in the ambulance, the hologram we see later on, that is again the actress Susan Twist playing her. And I'm like, yes, there she is again. We've seen her again. So, that's another thing I like with Russell T Davies. He always likes to slip something in there and end up, having us tune in every week, which I like, because it does make me want to tune in and see it. So, yeah, he, eventually the Doctor realizes that the colonists, the church, advertise their presence, and the whole AI or the planet or something declared a war on them. It's a bit complicated to explain. Plus, I've just finished watching it, and it's like 10 to 1 in the morning because I've watched it on midnight on BBC iPlayer. So anyway, yeah, the girl's father, his holographic essence hacks into the mine and stops it all, and basically, the Doctor and Ruby taking the view of the planet and then head off, bidding Monday and the young girl Antelope farewell, and then they're off. Also, before going as well, the Doctor makes a reference saying he should try fish fingers and custard, that's his favourite meal. Again, a massive reference to the 11th Doctor, and also, because that was an ongoing thing with Stephen Moffat's run when Matt Smith was the Doctor. So, yeah, enough with the plot. What did I like about this episode? Well, I thought the visuals looked good. with Disney giving them money, they are going to have better looking effects, and I think the effects look good. The location, if they filmed on a location, looks like they filmed a lot of it in a studio. This kind of felt like a bottled episode, as it primarily took place in one location. And I thought, yeah, this is interesting, seeing it take place in one place. And, we see the Doctor stranded and Ruby trying to help. At one point, Ruby does get wounded and is, left helpless, but she does get recovered again. And we also get that still shot of the Doctor, which we saw in one of the 60th anniversary special trailers. We finally see that shot of him as well, and people did theorise is that from Boom. Also, the Doctor had a different outfit on this week as well. I think that's going to be a thing with Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor. He's not going to wear the exact same every week. I mean, all the other Doctors wore the same thing, but always had different shirts or different coats on. But Ncuti Gatwa, he goes for a full different outfit every week from what we've seen so far. So, yeah, I was interested to see what Stephen Moffat was going to bring to this one. And, well, I guess a few negatives is it was a filler episode. It was interesting, and yeah, I liked it. It was, like I say, a bottled episode. Well, bottled episode, that's what I meant to say, yeah. Because like in a bottled episode usually means it's confined to one particular location or room. So yeah, I like that. I thought Ncuti Gatwa was great. The way he managed to portray his tears and stuff was, an actor being able to cry. I find that kind of, quite talented if they can do that. Don't know whether he was doing it of his own accord or something, but yeah, this episode was an interesting one. I would definitely say, well, we didn't have a musical number, so no cheesiness there. I'd say it's not the worst episode so far of this season. I'd say it was a lot better than Space Babies. Probably not as good as The Devil's Chord, but by all means watchable. And this was, Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson's fourth outing together as the Doctor and Ruby. So yeah, I thought this was an okay episode. Like I say, this is still their first season. I think he's still finding his footing, but I am taken to him. I don't think he's bad. I do enjoy watching him as the Doctor, and I can see why Russell T Davies, thought, yes, this is the one. Millie Gibson, her performance was a bit flat. I feel she didn't do much in this, especially when she got gunned down and she was, unconscious. Again, we got the snow thing as well. What's all that about? Well, we'll all find out. It'll probably play into the series. So anyway, yeah, I think I've rambled on now, so let's finish this up and get to the ratings. So, performances, I'll give them an 8. The writing, I think I'll give the writing a 7. The visuals were stunning. I'll give them a 9. And my personal, I'll give it an 8. So yeah, so I'll probably rewatch it again later on down the line and gather new thoughts on it maybe. So yeah, there you go, there's this week's Who Review Thoughts. So let me know what you think to this week's episode. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Feel free to share. So yeah, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and to share with your friends. I've been Davros the Whovian, and this has been a Who Review Thoughts. So yeah, I'm going to bed now, cause it's late for me. So yeah, until next time, run for your life.